Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I have no idea what happened to my co-host this morning. Tess, where's your daughter? um, so here we are. I'm waiting for her. So we're gonna get started, guys. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully she's okay. And she didn't oversleep. So we'll get started. Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you guys here. I am Angela Marie, transformation coach, founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. I actually started this morning show back in March. I had a big vision. Hello, Zena. Good morning. Get in touch with Maria, please. I don't know what happened to her. I can't, don't know. Don't know where she's at. Okay. That's weird. You just saw her. All right. Well, we're going to start anyway. Like I said, hopefully she will make it. I just talked to her last night. So here we are. Zena said I just spoke to her. Okay. You know what's so funny? I'll text her. Okay. Thank you, Zena. Thank you, Tess. Here she is. Oh my goodness. It's funny. The roles are reversed. She's late and I'm not. Hold on a minute. There she is.
I keep forgetting to hit enter, so I'm sitting here waiting for you to pop up, and I'm like, oh wait, I need to scroll down and hit enter. Whoops.
No, it's all right. Just leave me hanging. No big deal. It's all good. Good morning. How are you, Maria?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So you had, I think, your mom and Zena texting you. I texted you.
No, my phone didn't even go off. I'm like sitting in the room waiting, and then I forgot I have to push enter broadcast, whatever.
Gotcha.
Like, it's only my second time, guys.
Give her grace.
Yeah, Zena did call me. Thanks, Zena. I didn't mean to ignore you, but I figured it out. So
that's awesome. So much fun. All right. Yeah. So I was just trying to do, welcome everybody, take introductions. And I'm looking in the corner. I'm like, where is she? She's like, yeah, Maria, excuses, LOL. Love you, girls. We love you too.
Love you too, girl.
Carissa said, hello, Aunt Maria and Mommy.
Oh, hello.
Good morning, Gary. I love how he hops on YouTube. Lisa's on YouTube too.
Hi, awesome. Lisa. Hi, Gary.
All right. So good morning. Good morning. Sophia says, I love you, Mommy.
Of course. She's probably on her iPad or something. I don't know what she's on.
Probably. Watching our show. Carissa's downstairs watching too. They must really love us, Maria.
That's a good thing. I'll take it.
Yeah.
She's my blessing for sure.
Oh, absolutely. They really are. All right. Are you ready? All right. Yep. So welcome, everyone. Welcome this morning. We have an awesome show for you guys. My background just got really dark. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
That's weird. I got wave. Hold on a minute. What if I do that? Oh, see, the sun comes in. Everybody look out. I have really bad lighting, even with this darn ring light. See? It's still not lighting.
You gotta clap on.
Do that clap on the clapper. It's really dark. I mean, and if I open that curtain, the sun's like in my face.
There you go.
Oh, there it goes. It'll just keep going up. I don't understand the lighting. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Happens a lot. Anyway, good morning, everyone. So I'm Angela Marie, transformation coach, founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:45 a.m. and joined by my co-host on Friday mornings only at 8:45, Maria Christine. And I'm going to let her share who she is and what she does.
So I'm Maria Christine, founder of Hidden Gem Events. I'm a wedding and event planner. This has been a dream of mine since I was in high school, so I'm finally doing it, and I couldn't be prouder. So yeah, I'm also kind of under Ange with speaking as well. She's more of the mindset, and I'm more of your dreams and visions. Not like sleeping dreams and visions, but more like real life dreams and visions, like what you want. So yeah.
What you want to accomplish in your life and
Yep.
start focusing on your visions and your goals. And we're going to talk today about distractions. That's a huge, huge thing when it comes to dreams and visions, right? Is distractions. We can't move forward towards our dreams and our visions and our goals if we have distractions in our way.
Right.
And the other thing is too, is that are you being distracted from God himself, right? From getting into his word and what he wants for your life.
Absolutely.
So that's a big one. So other than that, where are we at? See, I'm still trying to get used to my new
schedule.
Yeah, structure. Devotion. Okay, so devotion is today. I'm not going to do a devotion. I'm going to read something that resonated with me this morning. And I think that it fits right into what we're going to go through today. It was still in the Holy Bible app. But I took a screenshot of it just in case I would lose it. Good thinking.
Now, yeah.
All right. Now I have it. A tree and its fruit. I don't even remember where this was from. Shoot. Oh, Luke. There it is. Luke 6. It's in Luke 6, but this is 43 through 49.
Okay.
A tree and its fruit, for no good tree bears bad fruit, nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit. For each tree is known by its own fruit. For figs are not gathered from thorn bushes, nor are grapes picked from a bramble bush. The good person out of the good treasure of his heart produces good, and the evil out of an evil treasure produces evil. For out of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks. So we'll talk about that as we can kind of intertwine that. Are you bearing good fruit or bad fruit? Because whatever seeds you're planting, if it's good or bad, that's what that fruit's going to look like, right? You'll know a man by his fruit.
What you plant is what you grow.
That's right. So build your house on the rock. Now, this is interesting. This is the next one down. And Maria knows. Now, listen, you guys, can I ask you a question? If you build your house on sand, what will happen?
Oh,
if you were to build a house. Yeah, go ahead, Maria.
It'll sink.
It'll sink. If you build your house on rock, solid foundation, concrete, what will happen?
It's firm.
It's firm. It will stand. Any storm can come ripping through, right? You think about a house and the storms that come ripping through, right? Tornadoes, hurricanes, all kinds of stuff, right? But at the end of the day, if you build it on solid foundation on rock, that foundation will still stand regardless of the house falling down. You build it on sand, the whole thing's going to sink.
Absolutely.
So what are you building your life on? So we're going to talk about this, and it's interesting because way back when I came up with that, I was like, this is perfect. Not realizing it's actually in his word. I mean, I paraphrase, but it's still the same concept. And it's still what God speaks. So it says, build your house on the rock. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and not do what I tell you? Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I will show what he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when a flood rose, the stream broke against that house and could not shake it because it had been built well. But the one who hears and does not do them is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the stream broke against it, immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great.
That's powerful.
It is powerful.
And I think it's hard for people to grasp that. But once you grasp it, I feel like you finally realize and you're like, wow, this is where I need to be.
Yeah.
If you're truly seeking God and wanting that, then you realize it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. You do. 100%. I think that when we talk about, we're going to get into this more. I got to go over sponsors, got to stick to but I thought that was really good. Bearing fruit, building your house on solid rock.
Yep.
Right? Because if we don't, we sink. How many times have we hit rock bottom?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And that's why, because we don't have that solid foundation that lasts. Well, our minds are the same way. If we don't have a solid mindset, we aren't reprogramming your subconscious.
Right.
Right? Which again, it all goes back to our roots. What kind of fruit are you bearing?
Yep.
Everything is connected. Everything's connected to everything. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah.
You get older and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. That is connected.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's do this. Let's go over our sponsors.
Okay.
I want to share them with you guys. Thank you guys. By the way, to my sponsors of this show, thank you so much for sponsoring us. Thank you for putting your trust in me as I, share with people what you guys do. And I also want to say thank you to All Metal Roofing Specialists. They decided to take on another quarter with the show. So I'm so excited about that. I'm excited to get to promote them. I'm excited that they've gotten business from the show. This is awesome. So for those of you who hired Lisa and Neil at All Metal Roofing for their roofing and siding needs, thank you. That's amazing. I love it. So we'll talk about All Metal Roofing now. So give me just a minute and I will pull that up.
And I know them personally, and they're such good people. They've probably known me since I was little.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I know your mom referred me, so that was pretty cool.
Yep.
So All Metal Roofing Specialists, guys, they're amazing. They build a solid foundation. They put God first. Their family second and their business third. So very important. They lead their businesses with honesty and integrity, guys. They are located in Berks County, Pennsylvania. If you are you need a new roof or new siding and you're looking to save up to 40% on your energy bills, contact them. Maybe you're looking to get rid of bugs. That's another new one that I just found out that it kind of acts as a bug repellent. So if you would like a free consultation, guys, contact Lisa and Neil at 717-933-7044, 717-933-7044. You can also go to their location. They're located in Wilmelsdorf, Pennsylvania. They do have a showroom. You can check out their materials, guys. Please support small businesses. So many people, we automatically, because it's quick and easy, we think that it's quick and easy. We go to Lowe's, we go to Home Depot, we go to these big box stores, or we go to these chain businesses. And the reality is that if you want quality and you want to save money, listen, you can also increase the value of your home. You can save on your homeowner's insurance, guys. So if, again, you are in need of a new roof or new siding, or maybe you just need to, maybe you're not sure, or maybe you know someone that is in need of this, please contact Lisa and Neil again, 717-933-7044. All right, guys, Lancaster Hypnotherapy. A lot of people think, oh, this is so bad. No, hypnotherapy, listen, you guys, it is safe. This is something that is very therapeutic. Okay. He does work with people on Zoom. Hypnotherapy works like this. Okay, listen, success begins within our own mindsets. I know this. I'm a coach, right? Work with reprogramming your subconscious, but this is at a deeper level. This is where if you are dealing with any kind of addiction, whether it's maybe smoking or alcohol, or maybe you've had issues with anxiety or stress or sports performance, or maybe like past experiences, right, that we've all been through that are haunting us on a daily basis. Listen, he can help you with this, getting deep into that subconscious level. And he's been able to help so many people. John Stewart is who you actually want to contact. He's been able to help so many people get to the root issue and be able to eliminate that addiction. So please make sure that you contact John. There's so many things that he can do to help you. I know for a fact there are so many people suffering right now with anxiety and depression and all kinds of addiction issues, guys. Listen, hypnotherapy works like this. Say you're watching a movie, right? We've all been hypnotized in reality, right? We've all sat down, we watch a movie, a TV show, and we start crying, or we get angry, or we get anxious, or we laugh, right? And we literally feel like, oh, we're in that movie, right? That's how it triggers our mindset or our minds. Driving our cars, right? We don't know what we did the last 2 miles. Why? Because our mind is on everything else but driving our car, you know? That's kind of scary sometimes, but that is what's happening. You are being hypnotized without even knowing it. Well, what about getting your mindset right and doing it the right way, the healthy way? Contact John Stewart at 717-340-3100. Again, Lancaster Hypnotherapy, John Stewart at 717-340-3100. And we are back.
Hello.
Live and back to the show. Guys, if you are looking to be sponsored or you want to support us, we would love to have you. If you need some like-minded clients for your business, this is the place to be. Guys, we got like-minded people that watch us on a weekly basis, Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. I always have to think about that for a minute. It's not about quantity, it's about quality people.
Yes.
100%. So it's awesome. It's a good way to get your business out there. Definitely would love it if you could support us in that manner too. And at the same time, we are out there supporting each other in small businesses and what we do. So, all right. What did we title the show? Distractions
equals.
Help us out, people.
Every time.
I know.
Because I'm on my phone. I can't look.
Hang on a minute.
I need to get a laptop.
Distractions equals.
Is it blocking of the blessings or something like
blocking blessings?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Distractions equal blocking blessings.
They do.
I think that's exactly how I titled it. Blocking of blessings. Forgot the oven there.
You were close.
Yeah. I was distracted. No.
That happens.
So distractions equals blocking of blessings. How many times have Maria, how many times have you you've had so many distractions in your life, but then you're like, well, I don't understand why this is or that isn't happening.
Well, a perfect example is last year. Like everything happened. I lost my job. Everything with, personal stuff that was going on. And I was literally like, woe is me. Like, what am I doing? Like, I know God has a purpose for me, but I was so distracted with everything else around me, and it doesn't even have to be bad distractions. Like there's times when, I'm here and I'm watching my kid and there's that stuff that's a distraction. Not that that's a bad thing, but I think we really need to, make our mind right and be like, listen, like, yes, this is important, especially like your kid. They're the most important things to you, right? But you still need to figure out what you are doing with your life, because if you are not in a place to take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of everybody else around you? Right?
That's right.
So that's exactly where I was. And I felt lost, which is why I reached out to you. Like, I was like, there has to be something more. Like, what am I doing? Like, I literally felt like I was just like treading water. Like, I'm here, I'm treading, but nothing was happening. And like, I was praying, don't get me wrong, I was, but I was so distracted that maybe there were things that I didn't even know God put in my path, because I was so into myself and figuring out what I have to do, that I was either I wasn't listening or I was that distracted that I didn't see it.
Right.
So I think once you come to a place and you realize, wow, like I am now here. This is where I'm at. If it's not from God, I don't want it.
That's right.
And that's where I'm at right now. At this point, I have to give it to God. I can't sit here and, I can pray for it, but at the same time, if I'm not doing what he put me on this earth to do for him, what blessings am I going to get? And I'm not saying you're not going to get sidetracked, like we all get distractions throughout the day. Like it's normal. But I think if we make that a prayer on our heart, it will help throughout the day.
And you say, God, deliver us from all distractions. Protect us from all distractions.
Right.
Right. We have to put it out there that no distractions today, a laser focus.
Yeah.
Right. A laser focus to focus on the things that he wants us to do.
Yeah.
Right. And asking, listen, we all through free will, we can all choose the whatever we want to do.
Right.
But at the end of the day, is that even that free will, when we get to choose, is that the straight and narrow path?
Right.
Or like, are we on that path, or are we all the way over here? Right. And to the right or to the left, or wherever we're at, right? We're scatterbrained. We're all over the place. So I think that what's really important is that when Gary said it best, that's funny, distractions equal the enemy. It really does. And even the good distractions, Maria, like you had said, like there are kids, right? There are kids, they're not necessarily of the enemy, right? Per se, but the enemy uses people in your life to make those distractions.
Right.
Does that make sense? Because he knows, oh, well, this will sidetrack her.
Right.
Right. So it can be, again, a distraction that's not bad, but it's bad for you to get to where you want to go.
Right.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
I can't see comments, so I don't know.
Who the heck are you? Amanda says. What, distractions? I'm confused.
I can't see. No, I just,
so
I've came to a place recently where I've literally, there's, something in my life that I truly want.
Yeah.
And I've been putting it in my hands. I'm taking control of it. And this is what I said the last show. I have to stop taking control. Like, I'm a control freak. I was born that way, right? So in the flesh. So
a lot of us are.
Right. So instead of me taking it over, I need to hand it to God, because he has the time and the place and the purpose for it, right? Not me. Like, I'm not the one that's supposed. If he has a certain plan for me, who am I to jump in there and try to change it? Right? Because there's a reason he's doing it for me. He's doing it, one, to protect us from certain things. And I think once you grasp that, it changes. You're like, your whole, again, it goes to mindset. Your mindset changes, which is for the best. Anyone who's friends with me, I just posted this morning. It's like this little boy who's sitting alone in a lunchroom, and it says, doing it God's way may lead you alone, and then I just posted on the top, I was like, this may be super hard, but the ending to go through, but in the ending's so beautiful to know that I will meet whenever I go meet Jesus. My goal is for him to say, well done, good and faithful servant.
That's right.
Because this is our temporary home. This is not where we're supposed to stay. And that, I think once we can grab that, we have a better realization of how we need to live here. So,
yeah. Isn't it amazing how there's so many of us right now that are on that path? We're on the same path. We're walking the same path. And I think it's like a breath of fresh air to see that.
Yeah. And it's nice to have the people with you, because it's hard. It is hard doing it alone.
It is hard doing it alone.
Sometimes you feel, am I crazy? Am I like something wrong with me? But then, when you find people like that, it helps.
It does. But we also have to be careful too. Like, I just, mindful, I guess, more or less, because Gary just said the enemy will use the ones closest to you to throw you off the path that God has planned for you. So that's another interesting thing too, is that he can use your significant other, your spouse, your kids, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your whatever, your grandparents, whatever, the people that are closest to you, he can use them. And I can tell you that makes a whole lot of sense right now. Actually, it's bringing it full circle, because the people that are closest to me have been a distraction. Do you know what I mean? Not in a bad way, again, because I'm not saying every single time either, right? Like when I say that, like my daughter, a prime example, right? I mean, they're home, right? I have to sit there for 3 hours a day and walk her through and work with her with school. I'm getting frustrated because stirring in my spirit is this big vision. is this desire, but I know that I need to help her.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's literally a daily distraction. And now I'm getting further and further and further behind.
Right.
And again, it's not a terrible thing when it's you know what I mean? It's not to speak terrible over those people, but the reality is that there comes a time when we have to have that balance.
Right.
Right. And instead of, interruptions, distractions, right? How many times are we in the middle of something and we're so focused and then we answer our phones?
Yeah.
Right. We all have done it. We all do it. We all currently do it. Why? Because we're human.
Right.
But at the same time, it's being aware. It's being aware not to allow those distractions to consume you. Because when you let it consume you, you're blocking the blessings that are meant for your life.
Right.
Right. So if you start to walk in a way without those distractions or eliminating the distractions as much as possible. Listen, guys, a huge distraction. We're on it right now. Social media.
Yeah, 100%.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. What else? LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn
There's
for
a
business.
lot out there. I don't know what's out there.
And then all the new ones. The one I'm on, which I haven't been on in a while. Heroes app.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
why? Because it's a distraction. There's so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Our show's not a distraction, by the way. No.
Yeah,
You're learning.
You're
learning.
You get caught up in the daily things, and that's going to happen. We're not saying it's not going to happen. We just have to be mindful,
Mhm.
and realize, okay, God, like, well, I need to take a step back. Let me get more focused. And that's okay.
Right. Wow, that's crazy. Heather Linson, our pastor, has been speaking about this a lot.
Yeah.
This is the distractions going on outside of the world. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're consuming ourselves.
Right.
Listen, I was the same person that was up till 3 a.m. a year ago. 1 year today, tomorrow, whatever you want to call it, was the 13th of March last year. Today's the 12th, but it was a Friday when all this stuff got announced, 2 weeks to flatten the curve. And I went, there's nothing to do with that. So what do I do in my, overthinking mentality, my research, you know what I mean? I have that mentality. I got to find out. I got to know the answers. I have to research what's really going on. But in reality, that was a distraction.
Right.
It's not healthy to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and then get up again at 6:30. It's not healthy to get research till 3 in the morning and then wake up at 10 a.m. Do you know what I mean? And your schedule is all over the place. It's not healthy to put that stuff in your mind and let it sink in there and let it take you over to a place where it cripples you.
Right.
Right? Because fear is crippling.
Yeah.
And people are doing it now, even. They're digging so deep because they're bored and they don't know what to do. It's time to live.
That's what I'm saying at this point. If it's not from the Bible, I want nothing to do with it.
Right.
If Jesus didn't tell me, he didn't say it, I'm going to stay clear.
That's right.
And that's for me. That's how I've been feeling.
I think that it's very important to continue to focus on what God gave you, your heart's desires. What is it that he put in your heart to do, to accomplish, even if it's scary? Mm-hmm. And the thing of it is if you're afraid, those distractions are already easier to come by.
Right.
Right. So think about something in your life like that's hard. We think about the things that, oh, well, that's hard, or I can put that off another day because, it'll be there. Right. And it's only because you don't want to touch it yet. You're not sure what's behind that door.
Right.
Okay. But it's the desire of your heart and you know that you need to move forward. And then again, what happens? Fear is crippling, which leads to distractions.
Right. Yep.
And we don't always realize it.
You get stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100%. That's where I was last year at this time.
Yeah.
I think I've been putting off starting my business for a while.
Yeah, you have.
And I'm just like, I sit here now, I'm like, why? Like, yeah, I mean, I only have one client right now, but it's fine.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's all going to grow,
Right.
right? You're going to grow from there. Everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody starts somewhere. And I can tell you it's not an easy path. Listen, this life was not meant to be easy. It was meant to be worth it. Right?
And that's what I mean when I say at the end, God will be like, well done, good and faithful servant. To me, that makes it worth it all.
Right.
So
we got to make life worth it, not easy.
For sure.
What is it? Listen, is there a dash in between your name? Or did you make a positive difference and a change? Were you a positive impact to people? Don't let there be a dash between the year you were born and the year that you die. Let there be a purpose in that dash.
For sure. I definitely want to leave
right?
A purpose.
We are all here for a purpose and a reason. And I believe that there are so many people that are not living their purpose that God put them here to do. If you wake up and you're breathing and you're here another day, it's because you did not fulfill what your purpose is here on this earth.
Right. I think if you have something in you and it's like, okay, so think about what's something that gets you excited. Like you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to do that. Or, oh, I would love to be doing that or be in that,
Yeah.
That's what got me excited. And again, like I knew I wanted to be a wedding planner since high school, but that excited me. Every time I thought of it, I was like, oh, this is amazing. I love this feeling. I can do this for people. Like I would be so good at it. You know what I mean? And I think people have those feelings, but they just push it to the wayside again because the world is telling them, oh, you can't do that. You can't accomplish that.
Right.
And that's not true. Like, so my what I want is I want to bring that back out in you. Ignite that. Like bring that back out so you can show people, listen, this is my desire. This is what I have. This is what I want to do. And I want to make a difference. And then, you can move forward and start going in a place of where you want to be. But again, like make sure you're not doing it for your own self. You also want to be doing it, that God is leading you as well. Because there is certain ways that God wants to go about things. Definitely prayer is one of them, fasting. We want to make sure that we are going down the path God wants us to. But if you have a desire, he put that there. So I wouldn't just, get rid of it because you think you can't, or someone's going to laugh at you, or the world's going to, think you're crazy. Like it just, to me, I'd rather be happy doing what I'm doing than worry about what everybody else is saying about me. Do you know what I mean? So
you can't worry about what other people think.
Right.
It's interesting to me too, because you think about it, 98% of the population is dead or dead broke by the age of 65. 2% of the population is financially independent. Find out what everybody else is doing and do the exact opposite.
Right.
Okay. So what is everybody else doing? 98%. What are they doing?
They're just
do the exact opposite. Be the 2%. Be the people that stand out and above and beyond. Because we're not supposed to follow the masses at all.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think I don't wear a mask? I'm not following the masses. Find out what everybody else is doing and do the exact opposite.
Right.
We aren't supposed to be, again, we are in the world, but we are not of the world. So guess what? We're not going to follow it. Government does not rule people.
Right.
We, the people, have we have free will, right? We get to live free. We get to walk free.
Right.
That's what we get to do because that's what we live. Our Father is God. We walk with Jesus.
Absolutely.
And we follow God through Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what we choose to do. And again, when you really think about it, it's so far few between. Like Maria, have you noticed the people that you thought were Christian they're really not following God's will.
Right.
They're not following, I don't want to say God's will, but because we all fall off track, right? And we're not perfect because we're human, but they're not on that path.
Right.
They say that they love God. They say that they love Jesus. They say all these things, but then they're living a life that is not of God. And you can clearly see it.
But again, that goes back to they're distracted.
That's right.
They're letting the fear come into their lives, and they're not, surrendering their fear to God. We're not supposed to live in fear. There's so many people living in fear. Like I heard a little kid the other day, he didn't have a mask and he was going to go in Walmart, and he got so upset because he didn't have a mask. He's like, I'm embarrassed to go in there. I don't have a mask. Why? Like, why?
This is what we're teaching our
fear,
kids.
especially in the children. It was so sad. It was so sad. I couldn't. I was like, are you kidding me right now? I wanted to go hug him.
That's terrible.
But she probably would have said, you don't have a mask. Don't come near my kid.
Yeah. No, I know, right? Exactly. Get away. You have the plague. Like,
yeah.
Listen, healthy people can't get people sick. I can't stress that enough. And asymptomatic means healthy.
Right.
That's all that it means. Asymptomatic means you're healthy.
Right.
I don't want to go down that path. Okay, let's go back. We're getting distracted.
You're sounding weird again. The noise came back. It was fine now.
What noise?
I think, okay, wait. Say something again.
Okay. Testing 1, 2. Is it good now?
No. It's just like, it's like alien talk.
Guys, do I sound like an alien?
Oh, no, now you're good.
Okay, good.
We're good to go now.
Oh, good. Awesome. I like that, Amanda. Don't follow the masses. Often the M is silent. Facts. Yeah, very, very true. Another thing that I was just talking about yesterday. I think I was actually on the phone with Jeremy when I was talking about this. Or was it 2 days ago? I don't remember. And I was talking about how my daughter is going crazy right now. Crazy, crazy. I'm going to read that in a second. But I was talking about how think about this for a minute. People relate with people. Okay. They communicate with people through their nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication. So I want everybody to hear me on this. Listen to me. Okay. You cannot possibly effectively communicate with people just by the words that you speak. 93% of all communication, 93% is nonverbal.
Right.
So if 93% of all communication is nonverbal, right, that is partially our facial expressions. Our facial expressions, right? If we were sitting here, Maria and I were going to do this one day. Would you be able to? You probably couldn't. What? I'm just kidding.
You'd be able to tell by my eyes because I'm very dramatic.
We're not going to do that. We're just giving an example, right? So 93% of all communication is nonverbal. 7% is in the words that we speak. And again, nonverbal can be your facial expressions. It can be your tone, right? And the way that you portray yourself. And it can be your mindset. Because whatever is in here and it comes out, people can read it. So for example, if you are fearful and you're afraid, okay, or you're desperate, say when you're doing business, people can feel that energy.
Right.
Okay. But part of that nonverbal, part of that 93%, okay, of communication, which is why these shows are important. Our podcast, awesome. Absolutely. But I feel like you get more out of a facial expression. And when you are face to face, whether it's on a computer, okay, like this, or whether it's, I coach on Zoom, right? But I can still see their faces. I already had a coaching client at one time and she's like, can I just leave my picture up? No, I need to see your face.
Right.
Okay. No, I need to see your face. I will not do that. Now, in the very beginning, I used to coach over the phone. It was a lot harder to do that.
Yeah.
Right. And then, so again, facial expressions, when you're face to face, when you're in person, you can't see people's facial expressions.
Right.
You can't you can't communicate in a way that you are meant to, that you're designed to.
I hate it because like I smile at people all the time.
So do
That's
I.
me, like I smile at them, and sometimes I can tell, but you can't tell anymore. And I hate not being able to see it back. Like it hurts my heart. I'm just like, I want to see your smile again.
Yeah.
You know, especially because I'm so bubbly. Like if you know me, you know my personality. Like
Yeah.
It's hard to like not, you know, say hi or smile back to me, like just because I'm so, you know, crazy. But I miss that. Like,
Yeah.
I miss it. It's almost sometimes it's like it's exhausting going out in public anymore.
Yeah. And when you're not in the right group, when you're not in the right crowd.
Right. I'm just like, I go grocery shopping. I mean,
right.
I smile and wave at everybody. I miss, and I think we need that. We need that more than ever right now. We do.
I agree.
That's lacking.
And you know, you never know. What I was saying the other day on my show is that, you know, you smile at someone, that person could have been contemplating on, you know, taking their life.
Right.
That day. And because you walked past them, because you smiled at them, because you said hello, they see that there's good in the world and that brightened their day. You never know what impact that you will make with your smile.
Yeah.
Why do you think God made us that way?
Absolutely. And hugging, you have to hug.
And hugging.
I love hugging.
Absolutely. All right, I'm being pressured on time. Gary's my stopwatch person.
Good job, Gary.
Huh?
Good job, Gary.
Gary, he did it to me Wednesday. I did good Wednesday. It was like 45 minutes and like 20 seconds by the time I think it ended. I don't know. I have to relook, but that wasn't bad. But let me read this real quick. My daughter is so awesome, you guys. She's 12 years old. She will be 13 in like 3 weeks. And she says, life is much easier when you listen to what God wants you to do, which means you are getting led in the right path.
Amen.
And then she went on to say, yes, and people need to wake up because masks do not work and you shouldn't be embarrassed. And it's sad to see people like this. That's coming from my 12-year-old.
Right.
Now, granted, they follow their, you know, obviously they follow your lead because they look up to you as a parent, as a mom or a dad or a grandparent. But again, what are we instilling into our kids? Are we instilling good values into our kids? Or are we instilling fear and hopelessness? We got distracted on another path, but but again, these are still all distractions though at the end of the day, right, Maria? Like when you think about it, these are all things that are distracting us from our purpose and what we are called to do and fulfilling the desires of our hearts because it was put there for a reason and for a purpose bigger than ourselves.
Absolutely. 100%.
So, do you have any last words before we close out?
No, I just, you know, just fix your heart on God. Just get into his word more. I started doing that more and a lot of things become clearer. It's not easy, but he just wants your heart. Yeah, he just wants your heart. He wants your whole heart. That's all. That's the desire of his heart, right?
Yep.
So.
And I'm telling you guys, when you start to push away those distractions and you start to move in that path and you're fulfilling those desires of your heart, you will find fulfillment.
Yep.
You will find fulfillment, total, complete fulfillment because you were doing what you were called to do.
Absolutely.
So I think my challenge for everybody, including us, Maria, because, you know, when we talk, certain things resonate with us and we're like, ooh, I need to fix that. I need to correct that.
Absolutely.
Right. So I think the challenge would be to be more self-aware.
Yeah.
Become more self-aware. Be aware of what those distractions are in your life.
Right.
On a daily basis over this next week.
Yep. Totally agree.
So awesome. All right. Yay, we did it. Okay, guys. So I'm excited. We have an announcement to make. Monday, I will be speaking at the Free PA event in York.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So come listen while she speaks.
What'd you say? You will listen?
I said, so come listen while she speaks.
Oh, come listen. Yes, come listen. Free PA in York. That meeting, I am the keynote speaker, starts at 7 p.m. Doors open at 6:30. It is behind the, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the AutoZone. Actually, if you go on my personal Facebook page, it's posted public too. You guys will be able to see the event and where it's located. Okay, so please come out. I'm excited, and I have a message for you guys that I've prepared.
Woo.
So I'm excited about it. People are going to get a lot out of it. There's no doubt, no question in my mind. I can tell you that Maria and I we will also be announcing our next speaking event as well. I'm by myself speaking on Monday, March 15th at 7 p.m. That's just me. But I will make the announcement there at the end, letting you guys know where you can follow Maria and myself to the next event that we will have. So we are going to be discussing that this weekend because we are going away this weekend on a little mini trip. So I'm excited about that. Nana says you're near Philly. No, well, I don't know. She's probably talking to somebody else like she was earlier. I'm going to stop answering. Oh, no, I think she's answering Samantha. Listen, I'm done. Anyway, so what I was going to say is that come out to Free PA in York. You can learn about what Free PA is doing, okay, to be able to make Pennsylvania free, still free, right? Or because right now we're dealing with tyranny. And so you get to learn about that, but also you're going to learn, it's going to be more relaxed evening, working on your mindset, personal development, getting over your fears once and for all, finding your confidence, building a solid foundation that lasts. And I'm going to be talking about that on Monday. Other than that, I don't have a guest on Monday morning for the morning show, but Maria and I will see you guys back here next Friday. But I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:45 a.m. Eastern time, here on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, go to my YouTube channel, check it on out. And if you haven't booked a free call with me yet, please do that. Maria can tell you she coached with me for a little while, and she's in a totally different place than she was a couple months ago, back in the fall. So, but go to find.
Miss up the opportunity of a free call. It's free.
Just do it. Go to findyourpurposeandshine.com, click on book free breakthrough call. Let's see what we can help you to get over to the other side and get you to your dreams, goals, and your desires that you want for your life or that you desire for your life.
Yes.
And Maria is amazing. She is founder of Hidden Gem Events. So if you have a wedding, you're getting married, maybe you have a friend that that is getting married, or you need a wedding planner, or you just are so consumed and get so overwhelmed, she can actually take that burden off of you.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to let you continue with that, but definitely make sure that you check that out. Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah. So again, it's not just weddings. Weddings is what I love, but if you have a quinceañera or bar mitzvah, I do it all. Just bring it to me.
Oh, we need a bar mitzvah.
Yeah. A big fat Greek wedding, all the way. We'll do it. No, but yep, I started my business and I'm excited about it. I'm definitely here to make your day stress-free. All you can do is sit back and enjoy the day, make memories, and just relax with your family and friends and enjoy it. So that is what I do. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, you guys. It's been awesome. We are now at 49 minutes, 53 seconds. So I'm going to get the hand flap. Still getting better. You guys have an amazing, blessed day. We are constantly praying for you. I know that I always pray for every single one of you. God's blessings over you. Let his face shine upon you. Okay, guys, and just allow him to work in your lives.
Yes.
But I love you guys. I know I speak for Maria when I say that. We absolutely love you guys. We pray for you again all the time.
Yes.
And we lift you up. And have an incredible, amazing weekend. Relax this weekend. Take some time for you and regroup. Make that time to regroup and refocus.
Yes.
Okay, so make time for that. I know we are.
I can't wait.
Yeah, there's a group of us. There's like 8 of us going to Pittsburgh this weekend. Is it 8? I think we're at 8.
I don't know.
And then we're going to meet all kinds of people, all kinds of amazing people over in that area, supporting a small business, because that's what we do.
Yes, I'm excited. I just want to say, everyone, take this. It's supposed to be a nice weekend, so take this time, focus on you, figure out your distractions. Let's get rid of the bad distractions and let's recenter and refocus. And let's dig deep and see what inspires you, what makes you want to grow, what makes you want to move forward. And we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan. Awesome. All right, Maria, it's been fun.
Yes, I'm excited. Thanks for having us. Thanks for watching us, guys, today.
Absolutely. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. We love you
everyone
guys.
have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
See you, Maria.
Bye.